Hello, my name is Zeus Serrano, and my persuasive speech is going to be on the topic of social media. I'm going to be broadening into more details and more um, going off of the censorship speech that I gave earlier in the semester. I want to elaborate more on how it plays out within social media and in the news. So, over the past decade, social media platforms have greatly influenced and penetrated everyday life, affected people's approach to informal interactions, and integrated itself into institutions and professional routines. The rise of social media has led to not only a means of communication with groups and individuals, but also has become a platform for entertainment and news. According to the Pew Research Center, 68% of Americans received at least some of their news from social media in 2018. Social media is a big factor in our everyday lives, and we must be mindful of the underlying motives that are being played out. Social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook have become breeding grounds for hostility, tension, and heated debates that create separation and ultimately hate. In this speech, I will dive into the political agendas, the media manipulation, censorship, and influence over society, as well as the toxicity that it breeds. A couple of problems with social media is its political involvement in biased agenda. Owned by large corporations and people in power, social media has been used to sway the general public into believing certain facts. However, digital media has been known to greatly be misinterpreted or altered for a particular motive or propaganda. This leads to the general public into believing facts or news that otherwise might be biased or untrue. Another issue is one that I have addressed in the previous speech: censorship. Um, Censorship has become a huge issue in today's social media day and age, as a lot of people are being censored for having opinions that do not reflect what is conveyed on social media. The ability to have free speech is the right to all Americans and was instituted in the Bill of Rights. However, we are not seeing the basic human rights being met in today's society and in today's world. Social media only conveys what is trending, and most of the time shows images and videos without any context or explanation. It also breeds a lot of hostility and aggression amongst individuals online and creates a very toxic and rude environment. A lot of individuals are impacted by this issue. Not only are we being fed information that may be biased, but people are not able to have the freedom of speech that was given to them by the First Amendment. The issue of social media, issue of social media and media manipulation has created a chain reaction. According to the article "Social Media Ruining Political Discourse," social media engages viewers in a way that designers call a flow, or it's a psychological idea adopted as a digital design strategy by video games. Flow focuses on keeping the user moving from one element to the next repetitively in search of gratification from the act of consuming media rather than engaging with its content. As more and more individuals fall victim to the flow algorithm, they become more inclined to believe what it is being portrayed online without doing any extensive research. This problem is generally seen within platforms such as Twitter, Facebook, and even Instagram. Information is constantly being shared amongst those platforms, and it has in turn affected reality. Fear, hostility, and aggression can be seen online, and even more so in more recent trend of canceling an individual or group. Tweeting or posting anything that goes against the social trend is met with hostility or censorship. Examples of these problems are social trends such as cancel culture or political debates. Another issue that can be seen is with the coronavirus outbreak, as more and more individuals who speak up against what is being conveyed over the news and trending on social media are being censored. I have noticed that relationships between friends and even family have ended or strained to differences on political views. I myself have had people close to me, my own cousin, who's just simply conveying information regarding health being censored, and that is a huge issue that I find in society, and that is a huge issue that I find within social media. I believe that it should be open to everyone. Everyone should have their say, and only then can we come to an understanding of other people's views and other people's opinions, and only then can we eventually heal and grow closer together and more connected as a country and as a nation and as a people. Thank you very much.